Happy New Year, everybody. This is Myndrunner from Mental Health Mondays. And as we go into 2024, I thought I'd share with everyone some strategies to help with our mental health. Pretty much talking to myself, but I thought I'd share them with you. These are things that I am trying to keep in mind as I go forward, and hopefully there are things that can help you. Number one, for me at least, is to remember that you are human. You're going to make mistakes. As long as you're trying and as long as you're learning from those mistakes, you're making progress and you're being honest with yourself. If you try to compare yourself to others or try to compare yourself to some impossible standard, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. So don't. And give yourself the grace and forgiveness that you deserve this year. Number two, set realistic goals. It's okay to have pie-in-the-sky goals, but be realistic about them. And not just be realistic about your goals, but be realistic about the time frame. You're not going to lose 100 pounds overnight unless you get some terrible illness. And you're not going to just suddenly become a billionaire overnight unless you either A, come into some crazy inheritance, or B, commit some kind of financial crime. So set realistic goals and don't worry about restarting. As my favorite Game of Thrones character once said, and I'm paraphrasing, is whenever you restart or start over, don't forget, you're starting over with the experience of your previous attempts. So you're not starting from scratch. Number 3, celebrate your victories. It's not good enough just to celebrate at the finish line, but you've got to acknowledge and recognize the progress that you've already made. If you're too busy looking at the top of the mountain and ignoring how far you've gone up, it's going to be soul-crushing and depressing. Make sure you take the time to celebrate those victories and the progress that you made. And also remember, only compare yourself to one person, where you were yesterday. Number 4, avoid procrastination. This is probably the hardest one for me to manage, especially doing this video. It took me all morning to try to finally sit down and decide to do it, but it's important. But there are 2 strategies that I recommend when you are trying to overcome that dreaded procrastination. It does feel easier at the moment to put something off, but you're going to feel so much better when you accomplish your goals and accomplish the things you want to get done, or to get off your plate those things you don't want to deal with. So here are 2 strategies. Number 1, just go and do it before your brain realizes that's what you're doing. Use that lizard brain of yours to just get out there. It's like jump in the shower before your body knows you're awake, or put on those sneakers before your body feels the pain and the cold of outside, so you can, or already start walking, or already make the phone call to pay that bill or set up that appointment before you realize that that's what you're doing. And then the second strategy is a much more introspective. When we look at procrastination, just like my buddy Redham says on his blog posts, a lot of times we're protecting ourselves from something. Maybe we're protecting ourselves from embarrassment, or we're protecting ourselves from that feeling of guilt or the pain of having to spend money, or physically the exhaustion of being a fat body and trying to lose some weight. I can speak personal experience with that. But that's what we need to look at, the introspective, and value the saving ourselves the pain now versus how much better we're going to feel once we've done it. So, introspective, and also use that lizard brain and just do it. Number 5. And number 5, take care of yourself. This encompasses a lot, not just physically, but that is very important as well. But take time to mentally take care of yourself. As Dr. Poppy Gibson and I talk about, make sure you are putting your oxygen mask on first before you go to take care of others. It's very important that your physical and mental and arguably spiritual health are feeling good, are on a good path as you venture through 2024. Take some time to sit and meditate, prayer, what have you. Take some time for yourself to really reflect on the day and look forward to what you're going to accomplish. Physically, make sure you take some time to get some rest. Make sure you take some time to stretch your body before you do something strenuous. Take care of yourself. You really only have this body. And if you're physically or mentally or spiritually out of whack, everything else is going to be skewed. So these are my pointers, and I'm probably speaking to myself as much as you guys, but I hope these help, and I hope this will help you all have a great 2024. I'm super excited about season 2 of Mental Health Mondays. In addition to a bunch of great interviews with great people, I've also got some new things coming as well. I hope you really like them. Give me some feedback. Has this channel been helpful to you at all? What are some things that you've enjoyed, and what are some things you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a great 2024. I'm Myndrunner. Love y'all. Always remember, you are not alone. Catch full episodes every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.